I don't think we've seen. Wouldn't fancy either of them as winners. I don't think especially after watching Juventus last night, what they did to Barcelona. Eamon used the word intimidating there. I'm disappointed more in Bayern. I made them big favourites for tonight. I think missing the penalty just before half time was possibly a big turning point to come out. Ronaldo scores a great goal. As we said, Eamon's package got put to bed and we started making a good one. And then I guess the sending off changes things. Demoralised Munich, and there's one thing you have to say about Madrid. Yeah, Zidane's under pressure and the way they play football and all, but they smelt blood and they put the game to bed. Yeah, they could have had more. There's chances to put the game away, the tie away.
Put the tie
away, but chances, I still think away goals, and this is priceless. Goes without saying. So I'd fancy them to go through. I said disappointed in Munich, but yeah, fair play to Madrid. They did the job.
How do you see it now, Richie?
I think it's still open. I wouldn't be too dismissive of Munich at all. I mean, if you look at that performance, we weren't wildly impressed with them first half, but we kind of all said they were better than what Real Madrid played. And 15 minutes into the second half, they went a man down. So they're obviously going to look inferior. But with 11 men, add Lewandowski to that team, playing somewhere near what they are capable of playing, they will cause that Real Madrid defence a lot of problems, which they didn't do tonight. For the last half hour, they did a man less, and we're sitting there wondering what would their approach be, and the sensible thing would be to focus on defence. You know, it's a 3-hour fixture. For a half hour, they're going to be a man less. The sensible thing, game management, is limit the damage that the opposition can cause. And they rode their luck a little bit. Madrid, I think, should have finished more chances than they did, but it's only 2-1.
They're an old team as well. I mean, Ribery had to come off. Alonso came off. Alonso's 34. Ribery's 34.
Robin's 33.
Robin's 33. Yeah. Lamb, and they looked old. I saw Alonso bang the bench when he was taken off. I think more in frustration. An old team, even with Lewandowski back, which I take that point, he will add a cutting edge, scoring edge. It's not impossible by any means, but you'd have to say, can they go to Madrid and keep a clean sheet? I doubt it, because Ronaldo still has the capacity. Benzema has the capacity. You know, he drew a good save from Neuer near the end there. But I think my predominant feeling is that neither of them are really impressive teams. They've got flaws all over them, you know. That Vidal, who missed the penalty, scored the first goal, got booked. He's a headbanger. He's all over.
But when he wants to play, he's fantastic.
No, he is. Like he is a terrific player for Chile. And I remember him in the World Cup. But he's mad. He nearly got sent off again and gave another penalty. So the guy is crazy. You know, what's he going to do in the Bernabeu when the pressure's on? And I don't really think they have what it takes. Will Martinez be playing second half? No, he's out.
But the run that Hummels is gone as well. So
they're now facing the situation we feared Real Madrid would had Ramos been suspended. They're down now without Martinez. We don't know the extent of Hummels' injury.
Well, we know it's ligaments, and ligaments don't go away in 7 days.
They'll have to look for their German version of Nacho. Obviously, Madrid missing a few tonight, but listen, the away goals are massive, and to some extent, yeah, Richie, I agree, but I still think it'll be game over.